All right, y'all. We are back and we're in the studio and we're testing out some more equipment. And
Yep.
as all y'all probably know, we got our second strike. So we're here on a backup channel and we will not be swayed. We will
No.
not
We'll
stop.
just keep making channels
We
and
will
keep
march forward.
keep posting
And we are
videos.
about to blast you with many videos.
Many,
So
many, many,
buckle
many,
your
many.
seat belts. And it is, we are under a tornado watch and it is
Yeah.
thundering and lightning and
So
raining outside. So
grab some water and
figured
sit
it
back.
will make it more fun and exciting. You know what would be really fun and exciting is if we videoed us getting hit by a tornado while we're talking to y'all. So how
There
do
you
you like
go.
that?
I don't know about fun, but
It would be
entertaining.
exciting and it would definitely be entertaining as long as the footage survived. All right, y'all. So I wanted to share with you a couple of articles with you real quick. Very relevant to what we were talking about and other videos we have been talking about. You know, we talked about the bird flu thing, right?
Yeah.
And we are now seeing those predictions come to fruition. This is from Zero Hedge on November 1st. Possibility of additional bird flu strikes Iowa egg farm with million hens.
Whoa.
The unseasonable return. Hmm. The unseasonable return of avian influenza or bird flu continues to wreak havoc on the U.S. poultry industry. Iowa cultural officials announced Monday that the first infection since April was detected at a large commercial egg laying farm. A reported Iowa Department of Agriculture official said the commercial farm with 1.1 million chickens in Wright
Mm.
County, central Iowa, just detected the highly contagious and deadly virus. All right, now let me scroll past all these ads. What in the world? All chickens at the facility were called and disposed of to avoid spreading the disease. Iowa has been hit hard by bird losses this year with more than 13 million killed on a national level, 47.7 million
So they didn't die
birds.
of the bird flu, y'all.
No, they were
They were
called
called
called y'all, and they were called as
gassed.
a preventative measure.
Mm.
And they do lots of things
Mm-hmm.
preventatively that don't prevent anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
bird
Mm-hmm.
flu continues,
But we are not doctors,
but
so
we are not doctors, and we do not play doctors on TV,
no.
and we did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night,
Nope.
and and we don't have a strike on this channel, so I will pretend to think that I know what I'm not supposed to say, even though
Exactly.
no one enumerates that anywhere, what you are allowed to say and what you aren't allowed to say. And obviously, there's no free speech left in America, so we
Mm-hmm.
can't freely say what we have to say or
No.
we get debanked and all that good stuff.
I
So
can't wait until like all of the when we have a social credit score and then all of the speakers in our house, every word that we say gets like fact checked and then it instantly pops up on your phone when you say something
I
that they
can't
don't approve of and
I
then,
can't wait
you
till
know,
the red wave.
mm,
And then, I mean,
it's going to change
uh,
everything.
Elon Muskerdoodle, he's going to restore the First Amendment to the
Hmm.
tweeters. So it's going to get all tweeted. And there was some
It's
really
going to be real
awesome
tweet.
propaganda on. I actually tweeted my first Twitter, y'all, today. It was the
Wow.
first time I ever tweeted anything on the Texas Boys. So check us out on the
Really?
tweeter because I want to be there on Twitter because it's going to be like super awesome, like First Amendment magic.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
but even though that the freedom of speech has been retoured to the tweeter, restored to Twitter.
Yeah.
They were slathering on some super awesome propaganda. There was some
Mm,
voting information there when I
yeah.
logged on to the tweeter
Yeah.
on my phone, and then I was like, I said someone tag old Elon
Oh
because there's
yeah.
still HQ still pumping out some sweet propaganda.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's get back to the article. There we go down the rabbit hole. Bird flu continues to be a significant threat across the country, Iowa Agriculture Secretary Mike Naig told the Des Moines Register. He added, "We have been preparing for the possibility of additional outbreaks, working closely with producers and the U.S. Department of Agriculture. With migration ongoing, we continue to emphasize the need to strict biosecurity. Uh-oh, that's a
There
code
you
word,
go.
y'all. Biosecurity on poultry farms and around backyard flocks.
They always got to include us. They always do.
Got to get them all, y'all, to
Mm-hmm.
help prevent and limit the spread of the destructive virus.
So is
We got
this
to. Is this two
yeah?
weeks to slow the spread? Is that what you're going to say? Did I just read your mind? Were you going to say, is this 2 weeks to
No,
slow
I
the
was gonna
spread?
say, is this the article that says like you gotta like keep all your birds inside the house
Don't
or
we need
whatever?
like amnesty for all the people that said 2 weeks to slow the spread, and then they found out that it didn't do any of that, and then they did other things, and they did this really big warp speed thing
Warp
that didn't
speed.
do anything, and then not only did it not do anything, it
Mm,
actually did something, and the thing that it did is not good.
really?
And welcome to 1984, y'all.
There you go. Go pick up a T-shirt.
If you'd like to know where you are right here. Okay, so here we go. And we will continue to jest because that's who we are, y'all. And if it's serious
Yep.
stuff and if you can't joke, then you're taking yourself too seriously. In late September, we noted there was concern that the fall migration of wild birds could spread the virus. That appears to be correct. Oh, don't you love it? The culling of tens of millions. You know how it,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you actually did something clandestinely
Yeah.
to fulfill your prophecy,
Mm.
what do you know? We were right.
Yep. I haven't seen one dead bird like wild bird this year. Like just
No.
like falling out of the sky and
Nope.
like, oh, bird flew right there.
Yep. Nope.
Knew it.
Haven't
It's
seen it.
happening.
Nobody's seen it, y'all.
Nope.
The culling of tens of millions. It's a good thing that there's not any like scarcity or
Yeah.
food shortages or like supply chain problems.
And it won't make any of those
Yeah,
either.
this obviously won't affect that.
No,
It's a really good
absolutely
thing
not.
that we have a
Yeah.
very strong supply
Yeah.
chain and a very good, very robust food system. Very good that most people are all growing their own food.
Yeah.
So this will have very minimal impact on
yeah.
anything. The culling of tens of millions of birds has dented the national egg supplies. And it's interesting now
think?
because I have friends that text me pictures. So I had a buddy at the Texas Millennial was at Sam's Club,
Okay.
and he texted me a picture of their organic egg supply, and it was incredibly small.
Well, you were just saying a couple weeks ago that they had a pretty good price on them.
Yeah, they had a killer deal
Okay.
on free range organic eggs, 2 dozen for $9,
Yeah,
which I
that's
thought
pretty-
was
that's
great.
pretty
But they
sweet.
don't have any, so the price is great. But if you don't have any, the price is irrelevant. Sending prices sky high and above the 215 outbreak levels. Oh, good. Last major bird flu to about $3 per dozen at the supermarket. Y'all, yeah, I don't know where they're getting their eggs from, but we're paying way more than $3.
Yeah.
But we buy better.
Maybe
So.
if they're like Aldi bleached white eggs. I remember like back in the day, BC or the Rona, they were like 24 cents a dozen. It was
Wowzers.
crazy.
Retail egg prices have doubled since 2020, straining consumers' wallets at breakfast as breakfast inflation soars. What used to be a cheap source of protein in the morning has become expensive.
Woohoo!
Well, there you go.
Y'all hear that?
Can you all hear the rain?
I think
It's
they
raining
can.
very hard, y'all. So that low roar hum in the background is
And the occasional
is the rain.
is the
Besides
thunder.
eggs, turkeys have been impacted by bird flu, sending
Good.
prices to record highs ahead of Thanksgiving holiday. Oh, more good news. Okay, so that's here in America, right?
America.
Now we're gonna switch. So let's see.
You think
I'm
it's
probably
bad
gonna
in
have to-
America? It's
let me
always
go-
like twice as bad somewhere
I'm gonna
else.
go stop sharing,
Sadly.
y'all. I'm gonna switch to the next article. I'm getting used to software. I will eventually be able to do this one day as a professional. All right, so this is Sky News. This is across the pond.
Across
This
the
is
pond,
across the
mate.
pond. All poultry and captive birds England, almost said Australia. All poultry and captive birds in England. And And I apologize because if I try to use my British accent and I go all different dialects,
Yeah, you kind
and
of
they'll give
get
me a hard
yeah, you
time.
get British and Australian mixed up a
I'll
little
get a
bit.
little British and I get Australian, mate. Okay, there you go. Sorry. All right, now that you've all stopped watching, I'm going to read the article. All poultry and captive birds in England ordered to be kept indoors. Flu measures stepped up. The UK's chief veterinary officer says England is facing the largest ever outbreak of bird flu, and the measures apply to of a few birds to thousands. Okay, orders to keep all captive birds and poultry indoors are being extended across the whole of England from next week.
Good.
Okay, class. Who are the only ones that have the ability to keep all their chickens indoors?
I wonder who.
Who can do that? Oh, you mean Big Ag? You mean all the big
Pretty
boys,
much.
the 1 square foot, and
Uh-huh.
the super nasty, stack 'em high and deep.
We've tried to keep chickens inside as pets, and it's pretty nasty. So, and that was only like one or two. I couldn't even imagine more than that.
Oh dear.
Having the flock inside, nah, it's okay. Not
Yeah,
happening.
just the smell and
Oh,
having to breathe the wow.
the
It
ammonia
is
and everything.
nasty.
It's gnarly.
Yeah, just the pet dander, the lung issues, and all kinds of stuff. The mandatory housing measures have been stepped up by the UK's chief veterinary officer, making it a legal requirement to keep the animals inside and to follow stringent biosecurity measures.
So this is like a new word, this whole biosecurity and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, remember we talked about that, the biosecurity and the bioeconomy and
Bioeconomy.
biosecurity.
Bio.
And how are you going to do the biosecurity?
Mm.
Biosecurity measures to help protect flocks from disease. They're slowing the spread, y'all. They're slowing
yeah.
2 weeks
Of
to slow
course.
the spread. Just remember, that works too.
Mm-hmm.
And if that doesn't work, maybe they'll take the chickens, hold them 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
That might work.
And maybe they'll give them like some cloth to put over their face.
Personal distancing.
Yeah.
First, they'll try social distancing. And if that doesn't work, they'll try personal distancing.
Mm.
And if that doesn't work,
Bias.
then they'll use biodistancing. That sounds very scientific. I think they will use biodistancing. Matt just coined a new code word that they are probably going to use. And they'll probably nuke this channel so that they
Can use it.
You will know, so you won't know they stole Matt's new wordsmithery word
That'll
that he
be
just
on the
created.
T-shirt real quick here. We'll whip that one up.
Biodistancing.
Biodistancing.
The new rules. Oh, I love rules. Please give me more rules. Might I have more rules? If there was only one more rule, everything would be better if there was one more rule.
Don't you wish they would just regulate everything?
I just wish there were like powers that shouldn't be that just regulated everything and kept us all safe.
It would make the world a
And
better
then
place.
this way we would never eat anything that was bad for us. And we would always be incredibly healthy and safe.
Of course.
And we'd be very sanitary and sanitized and safe. And they could they could take the 87,000 new IRS agents that are going to tax us into oblivion, and they could come to our house.
Yeah, they're all real good guys.
And lather our entire bodies in that jelly stuff, that hand sanitizer. And they could come to your house and just smother you in hand sanitizer, and we would all be safe.
Yep.
And we would have
Exactly.
warts like Howie Mandel. Okay. Do your research, people. It comes after, and I wish no ill will to Howie Mandel. Okay. It comes after the national risk of bird flu in wild birds was raised to very high. There's definitely people, and they're very high. Okay. And the whole of Great Britain was made a bird flu prevention zone.
Oh, no.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Chief Veterinary Officer Christine Middlemiss said, "We are now facing this year's largest ever outbreak of bird flu and are seeing rapid escalation in the number of cases on commercial farms and in backyard birds across England. So we just read two different articles, y'all. And they both included similar jargon and talking points. And see Project Mockingbird. Yeah. The risk of kept birds being exposed to disease has reached a point where it is now necessary for all birds to be housed until further notice. Scrupulous biosecurity and separating, separating of flocks. Biodistancing. You take your biosecurity and separating flocks, and you get biodistancing. Wow, Matt predicted that. He's a genius, y'all. He is homeschooled by me, just saying. Well, actually, he's homeschooled by Texas Mom.
Texas
That's why he's
Mom,
a genius.
AKA Faith.
He's not an idiot like me. Scrupulous biosecurity and separating flocks in all ways from wild birds remain the best form of defense. You know, those wild, dirty birds that they're just out there in the wild and there's nobody to regulate them.
Yeah, so are we going to try to capture them all and put
No,
them
we
inside?
need to kill. We need to kill them all.
Oh, okay.
Or we need to capture them, all of them, and bring them inside.
All the birds in the world have to get.
And have you all seen all those memes like every wintertime, like dogs are cold too, bring them inside? Well, now it's gonna be like the birds have the bird flu, bring them.
Dogs are cold too.
Yeah,
Bring them in. Oh,
it
wow.
is a thing.
Scary world that we live in.
It's clown world. It's postmodern, post-truth clown world.
Man.
And now I know all you people that are, hey, we're dog people too.
Yeah,
and we have an
we love our
inside
dogs.
dog.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, don't get.
And when it gets cold, we put a blanket out for our outside dog too.
Don't get your feels hurt, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She said, this is a shocker. She said the measures apply to all bird owners, whether they keep a few birds or thousands. This decision has not been taken lightly. 2 weeks to slow the spread. But it is the best way to protect your birds from this highly infectious disease, she added. Good. 2 weeks to slow the spread. According to the Department of Environmental and Rural Affairs, evidence shows that housing birds reduces the risks of them being infected. It increases the risks of them like having all other terrible, disgusting, putrid diseases that are heavily treated by antibiotics and everything else. But at least you won't have to worry about the bird flu. Kachoo, gesundheit. Low risk to consumers. However, housing alone will not protect the bird.
Okay. So what else do we have to do?
Social distancing. Joking. Not joking.
I mean, that would be actually good if they would bio distance them and social distance them, because then they wouldn't cram like 50 birds into one cage, you know?
That would be nice. Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
They're not. Oh,
Yeah.
of course. We would probably have to do that.
Yes.
But they wouldn't have to do that. And that's not a sound effect,
That's
y'all.
not a sound effect.
Yeah,
That was not for emphasis
No.
on the wrong syllable.
No.
Okay. Keepers must still follow. Wow, it's raining hard.
It's raining.
The other enhanced biosecurity measures which were brought in earlier this month to help prevent the disease spreading to wild birds. Wait a minute. I thought they just said what? Oh, I'm going to leave a link, y'all, for y'all to read this article. But they just said that the farmed birds caught it from the wild birds, and then you need to bring the farm birds all inside.
Okay.
And now they're saying you do it to protect the wild birds.
Wait, what?
I'm confused. This
That's
definitely
some
is a
double
government
speak.
official. Yeah, double speak. Sophistry. Jesuito sophistry. Double speak. The law of mental reservation. It doesn't matter what I say as long as I'm holding a continuous thought in my mind. The added measures mean all bird keepers need to take extra precautions, such as restricting access for non-essential people. This sounds so similar.
I think they took the Rona script and then just changed it out for the bird flu.
Non-essential people. Who would like to be deemed a non-essential person? That sounds like eugenics, y'all. Restricting access for I thought this was going to be a quick video,
I
y'all.
know, for real.
Restricting access for I can't say that enough. Non-essential people. So
So am I
let me
essential?
translate.
Is this
If
show
you're
essential?
watching this video, you are a non-essential person.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
If you don't work for they, them,
All
and
5
those,
of y'all.
yeah, all 5 of you watching right now, and thank you very much for
Thank
the
you
5
so
of you
much.
that are watching right now. Let me find my place. Non-essential people. Ah, that's where I was. On site, ensuring workers change clothes. Now they're going to give you like basic hygiene. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. When you're done washing your hands, wash your hands.
All right, it stopped raining. Now the tornado's just
There we
about to
go.
hit us now.
Ensure workers change clothing and footwear before entering bird enclosures and cleaning and disinfecting vehicles regularly. The UK Health Security Agency continues to advise that the risk to public health from the virus is very low. It doesn't cross. Yeah,
Okay.
they've already proven that that stuff doesn't cross over. All right, for the 10 trillionth time. And the Food Standards Agency advice remains unchanged that avian influenzas pose a very low food safety risk for UK consumers. So if that's true, why kill millions of birds? Properly cooked poultry and poultry products, including eggs, are safe to eat. So there you go, y'all. So there you go. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen. All right, y'all. So both of those articles, even though they sound very similar, it's kind of
Very.
interesting. Project Mockingbird. And then I'll link both of those articles below. You read them, and then you attempt to interpret what is being said because it's being said in a very circular kind of way.
And this is another reason why not to register your backyard flock and your garden. Don't do both of those.
This is a reason to not register anything.
Yeah,
y'all.
literally.
So there you go.
Yeah. Because if you register whatever it is, you will be the first on the list
But it's for your
for
safety.
the
And it's for your health,
IRS.
Matthew, didn't your daddy teach you, Matthew? There you go, Matthew. All right, Matt, what do we got? Anything else?
That's
Closing, parting thoughts?
It'll be interesting how we want to get back onto the main channel.
The main channel. We're gonna be
Tippy toe, I guess.
tippy toe.
I don't know, because I don't know if we want to wait until at least one strike falls off, because I mean we're one away.
We're one away from nuke.
Nuke.
And they just evaporate your
nuclear.
channel so you can't see it or anything. You know, just disappears, and it's
course,
just
yeah.
like it's just like the memory hole in 1984.
Yep.
It goes down
So-
the memory hole and it's gone
Yep.
forever. We do thank Odyssey for backing up our channel.
Yeah, absolutely. So
And-
all of our videos are saved over there. So when they do nuke us,
We at least have
yeah.
backup.
And hopefully for all the conspiracy theorists out there, flat earthers, we love y'all. But for all those that think we were like fake or whatever, and there you go, we're getting strikes.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
We're getting strikes.
because they think we are, COINTEL
Yeah,
or
and
whatever.
we don't even talk about the Hebes.
Yep.
And
So
we don't.
we're getting strikes, y'all. So there you go.
We're getting strikes. We're getting
Proofs in the pudding.
We're getting.
You know we're talking about the good stuff when we get strikes.
And now,
Okay.
if the Streisand effect will take over, and everyone will flock to our backup channel.
We
I'm
shall
very
see.
disappointed in our subscribers over at the main channel. It's very slow migration here.
Yeah.
It's like it's very similar to the migration of all the wild birds that have the bird flu
Yeah.
right now. There aren't any.
But the
okay?
the people that did flock over here are very loyal people.
Yeah, super subs. And
I
we
mean,
appreciate
like
it. We
super,
are,
super,
yes.
super subs.
And we
So.
and along with everything else drying up on YouTube, all of our website sales stopped. So
Yeah.
there's that too.
But we're working on getting all y'all's
But
orders
thank
out.
you, YouTube.
So if y'all
You're
want
the
to,
best.
if you want to support this channel, just mainly just watching every video that we post is
Yep. Yeah, and share
the
this. Try to
easiest way.
try to get everybody back over here onto the backup channel.
absolutely.
We're gonna keep plugging away, marching on, moving forward.
Yep.
And if I could get some traction on Rumble, I mean, I would have no problem just exclusively
all day
being
long.
there. Yeah.
All day long.
We just need
People to watch it. That's all we need.
Yeah, yeah. And we got some really great Lord willing, we have some really great interviews coming up. We should be on the David Knight Show next week.
We got like 3 podcasts.
Yep, we're going to be on the David
on.
Knight Show. We have the ESG podcast, and then we have we should be on Allison Morrow's show as well.
Okay.
And she's on YouTube, Rumble, and Rockfin. So I don't know when they'll all post or go out. I think we're going to be live on David Knight
Sweet.
this coming Friday. So we're going to be, I believe we're going to be live, but you know, he podcasts and you can re-listen to it. I'll make sure that we repost it, and we'll repost everything here on the backup channel until we're back live on
the GooTube.
The GooTubes on the main channels. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a great day. We're going to enjoy this weather.
Hopefully we don't get sucked up into a nader right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm feeling some nader action. They had 2 naders hit Sulphur Springs, so that's kind of
Lord willing, nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
So.
So all right, y'all. Y'all have a great day.
See y'all later.
In the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.